Welcome. Bienvenue. So we're going to do some 5 elements today. So just remember to check your feet, facing forward. So the 2 pieds en ligne, in line, facing forward. Sink the hips. And this is a resting position. Open the arms, allow circulation to flow. Left and right, front and back. Front and back refers to relaxing the chest. I'm slightly rounding the back. So this is just helping the circulation flow around the front and the back of the body. So we think of the 5 directions often when we do Tai Chi, which is left, right. So the arms are not like collapsed. So the left, right, front, back, and center. So that's just something we try to keep in mind whenever we do Tai Chi movements. So when we start the 5 elements, just going to kind of crouch back a little more. And the hands start back to back. And when we breathe in, the hands go closer to the abdomen. And let's breathe out as we rotate the arms. And breathe in as we go up. So this is fire element, fur. Rising up to about shoulder height, dip the hip. And let's breathe out as we go down. And that's like ashes after fire. So again, breathe in, the hands go in. When I twist the arms, when we work the arms, we should actually sink a little lower into the legs, like this. So that's up and down working together. And then we rise up, breathing in. Now right away, about halfway up, I start to sink the hips and the hands start to collapse down. So it just flows beautifully. Okay, one more time. With the breathing, we breathe in, the hands go in. We breathe out, we go down. Then we breathe in, we rise up. About halfway up, we start to sink the hips, and we breathe out down. Okay, after fire, it's water, we pump up. Let's exaggerate the shoulders. I'm going to pick the shoulders up, and let's dip the hips. I like to repeat these separate exercises and make them really, really nice to keep the energy flowing. So every exercise has a different purpose and strengthen the body. So this is water pumping up and pumping down. And energy has to go down, all the way down to the feet before it goes up. The legs up the back, all the way up to the top of the body. So we're actually helping the circulation go up and down. So I like to separate these exercises and repeat a few times. So let's pump up. You think of lifting something up, give some effort, and let's like push something down. So using your legs, your arms to work together. Again, up and down. They do travail ensemble. So let's pump up. Exaggerate the shoulders, relax the shoulders, work the legs. Breathe in as we go up and out as we go down. So when we go down, of course, we have to pull the hip back, takes the pressure off of our knees. I'm going to sink or sit a little lower, and then we can pump up a little higher. So it's up to you. So come to vert plus ou moins. I'm going to pull the hip back again. I can go down. Energy goes down. You feel the feet working, the energy is going down. Let's pump up. You feel the shoulders working, the energy is going up. So it's not that mysterious when we manipulate energy. Let's push the energy down. Let's pull the energy up the legs, up the back. So we're actually helping the circulation in case there's any imbalance or blockage. One more time, let's breathe out. I do like to breathe out through the mouth so we can like enhance the release of tension, stress, pain, and I breathe in through the nose. Let's do metal. So I'm going to push myself back. The knees are straight. Genou droit, and the back is straight. So it's easy to fall back. So just lean back a little bit, and I'm going to lean forward. The energy follows the curve. Notice the hands kind of dip a little bit before they rise, and they rise up again to dip down. So energy loves the curve. So we're going to pull up, push down, pump in, pump out. And I love to massage the feet. So when I lean forward, I can feel the feet working. When I lean back, I feel the heel. And that's just nice to circulate the energy down and up. Again, you feel the feet working, the energy is going down. Feel the arms working, the energy is going up, in, out, forward, back. And we're going to push the hands out to the sides and drop the arms a little bit. We're going to pick up the wrist and push the hands out. So this is the second part of metta. Metta like expands and contracts. So that's why we're kind of like opening and closing. Lean back, again, a little forward, massage the feet. And especially the pressure point in the middle of the foot, it's the bubbling well. So let's pull, up, push, down, pump, back, pump, front, pump, in, pump, out. So I can feel the legs helping as I ease back. I can feel like the legs or the whole body working together. So it's not just the arms. When I lean back, the hands come up. When I lean forward, the hands go down. So it's actually up and down working together, which is an important rule in Tai Chi. This time we breathe in, lock the elbows straight, isolate the shoulders. Let's breathe out for 1. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, and release. So when we tighten the shoulders, so we can release the tension in our shoulders. You feel the warmth flowing into the arms. This is earth element. So we have to tighten our shoulders to release this wonderful energy that we now feel in our arms. So earth element is like centered and grounded. It's also a standing meditation posture. Just relax the elbows, drop the shoulders, sink the chest. So again, keep in mind the 5 directions. Left to right, so the arms will not collapse, like so close to the body. Open the arms. Front, back, chest is relaxed, back is slightly round, and center is just to sit straight, not leaning forward, not leaning too far back. So I feel the warmth in the arms. Let's pull some of that warmth into the dantian. So how do we do that? Sit a little deeper into the hips and dantian. We're going to pull the energy into the abdomen. Let's pull it down and breathe in. Let's hold the breath as we flip the branches up. Pull the roots down. So the last element is wood, bois. So let's pull the hip down for 1, pull the hip back for 2, down and back for 3, and up. Like we're lifting a weight off our shoulders. Let's keep stretching up. Please keep stretching down. Still stretching up. Still stretching down. And snap. Let's try that again from the beginning. One time we breathe in. Hands go in. We breathe out. We try to go a little lower to work the arms and legs. And then we rise up. This is fire element, fur, warmth rising up. Dip the hip. Try to use the legs to pull the hands down. We have, after fire, we have ashes. So bring the ashes down. Then water, we pump up. Use your legs to just kind of stand up, rise up, breathe in. Relax the shoulders, dip the hip, and we pull down. So it's really subtle. Just relax your arms and breathe in. The more relaxed, the more circulation. So when I relax the arms, I feel the hands get really kind of warm and heavy, especially the heavy feeling of chi. So it's really nice. Not to force, and relax. And breathe in. Now this time, I'm going to lean back and push forward. That's metta. And at the sides. And then we go into like holding a ball, our earth element. Again, just be aware of the 5 directions. Open the arms, sink the chest, and sit straight. Feel the warmth in the arms? Yeah, so that's just like when you're relaxed, you can get the circulation moving. So I'm going to pull some of the warmth into the abdomen. Again, by pulling the hip back and down, we breathe in. we try to absorb the energy from the arms into the abdomen. So once we finish breathing in, we hold the breath. For wood element, we flip the branches up, pull the roots down. For 1, let's pull the hip back for 2, down and back for 3. A and A, up. Let's stretch the shoulders, let's stretch the hip, let's stretch the abdomen, still stretching up, still stretching down, and snap. Now with the breathing, okay, it should look like this. We breathe in, the hands go in. We breathe out, the hands go out. And when I breathe in, we rise up. About halfway up, we dip the hip and the hands go down, breathing out. And just one time, we pump up the water. We pick up the shoulders a little bit and push ourselves back for metal. Lean a little forward, push it to 2 sides, a little higher, higher, highest, just for a second or 2, and then we release. So we have to tighten the shoulders a little bit to release the energy. This is earth element. Again, we pull the energy from the arms into the dantian. We sink down, we breathe in. The last one is wood, bois. We flip the branches, pull the roots down. For 1, let's pull back for 2, down and back for 3. A and A, up. Let's stretch all the way up. Let's stretch all the way down. Still stretching up, still stretching down, and release. Again, with the breathing and the timing, with the mind, body, and breath. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In. Let's pull the energy in. Hold the breath as you flip the branches, dip the roots, and up. To the big stretch. Keep stretching the abdomen, and a snap. Again, in, out. So the way I would do this is without really stopping. One movement flows into the next. Without the breathing becomes so natural. This is how it would look when I do it. Yeah, so it becomes a little more smoother with practice, repetition, and the movements flow one into the other. Sometimes there's little cutting corners that flow into the next movement as well. In the beginning, I'll teach it more structured. Everything is timed, and everything is more. I like to break them down actually into separate exercises because each one is so powerful. So that's the 5 elements. And it's just a short little video if you want to practice at home. It's a really good one. Doesn't take a lot of space, really quite simple, and to remember. And you can just practice the ones that you really love, that really kind of help release tension, release pain, blockage. So yeah, it's so adaptable, Tai Chi. Okay, Vinny.